We all know that we are living into a digital age. Like there are a hell lot of new opportunities coming of AI, tech, and everything. Like people are building massive and massive amount of companies, right? But the thing is, when you see all these opportunities, all these things, then why a lot of people are not able to do it? Because every single thing comes with a pro and a con, right? There is dark and there is light, there is yin and there is yang, right? So when everyone is seeing the opportunities and everything, they are getting exposed to a high amount of information, right? And the thing is, people are consuming the information just mindlessly. They don't have any intention of learning XYZ. They're just watching the reels and just getting some nuggets of some piece of information, and they don't even research about. As the digital age is coming on, as the digital gold rush is going on, I know you are struggling with phone addiction, and this is not a fault. This is a intentional, strategized war between your brain and the companies, right? The companies are paying millions and millions of dollars for psychologists and neuroscientists to rewire the way you interact with their platform, right? So it has been very very difficult for every single um, person who uses mobile phone or social media on a daily basis to get out of this particular trap, right? But most of the people, most of the successful people that you will see around, you'll take example of Hamza or maybe Iman or maybe the top of the top people that we have in our industry. All those people are successful in the social media, right? They're successful through the social media mostly. But when you actually dive into their lifestyle, they don't use the social media that much. They don't like have they don't have Instagram, YouTube, and every single thing on their phone. They they basically focus on creating social media content. That's why they don't have time for consuming everything. They have paid people to engage with the audience and comment the videos, reply to the videos, have the DM setting and everything, right? So you can use leverage for that, labor or AI for that. But definitely the most killer businessman that I have seen, they don't use social media that much, right? And what I have seen also, I have some few months. It's been a few months. I've deleted social media, and I have seen a drastic change. Like why they basically preach that thing that is so called dopamine detox, right? So I'll tell you about dopamine detox and how you can apply it to your life and how it will help you in your business. Because every single thing I'm going to tell you in this video is going to help you in your business, right? And that is a goal for me. So the digital age is both friend and a foe, and we have to use it very carefully, right? So if you want to make money with social media, right, you don't have to consume a lot of reels and YouTube videos, binge watch every single thing. What you can do is we want to be a businessman, right? We don't want to be fucking around and just making only content and oh, we have shit to do. We are businessmen, right? We have meetings, we have teams to manage, we have strategies to make, we have things to improve. There are a hell lot of things that goes behind building a business, and content is just one part of it, right? So the first step in order to start creating is to have some clear vision, clear goal. Why do you want to have the dopamine detox? What is your higher purpose? Like, do you want to make a lot of money? Why do you want to make a lot of money? And you need to have your why very strong, right? There's a beautiful saying, right? Those who have a strong why can bear anyhow. So let's talk about how you can implement dopamine detox into your life, and how can you make it actually more productive. Like you don't just delete social media and do nothing, like nothing productive. No, you don't make any money, you don't produce any content. There's no point of having this, right? So let's talk about the realistic thing that you can utilize, that I have utilized in order to uh, get out of this dopamine detox from social media, and plus to do the productive things that needs to be done, right? So the first thing is, always remember, this is the key rule: to get out of this particular addiction, or get out of the social media thing, consumption thing, right? To not check your phone when you wake up, or at least don't check your social media. Don't check your social media. I'll suggest just delete your social media. So Instagram, YouTube, don't give any excuses. I know you will give a fuck ton of excuses. Oh, I have conversations over here. Motherfucker, just hire somebody to do that. You are business. Come on, man. That is the thing. You guys think you can make a business, you can build a business all by you, right? Like, for what do you think? Like, when you think about Sanskar Pani, I'm not the only person. I'm not an individual. Sanskar Pani is not an individual. I have a team behind me. I don't. I'm not here to compete like solo. I am competing against him. You are competing against him. So if you think that every single you are going to talk to people, you're going to close them, you're going to make the funnel and everything, then how the hell are you going to be a businessman, right? If you want to be a businessman, you have to think like a businessman. You have to think like a boss, right? So hire someone to do that particular task, and when you wake up, don't check your phone. Just take some time, okay? I'll tell you a magical thing, okay? Just take some time when you wake up. Just go to a balcony, or maybe where you get some sunlight, and sit down and just close your eyes and think about the life you desire, your desired reality, right? Think about the life you desire. Close your eyes and think about the life you desire, and focus and just imagine it so powerfully that you can actually feel how it feels to become how it feels to be there, to be in your desired reality. Just focus on the feeling, because feeling is very important. Feeling is connected to your frequency, and frequency creates your desired reality, okay? So it will give you a very 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 good boost into the morning. You'll have a complete idea, you will have a complete like when you just sit down for 15 minutes or 20 minutes for like that, you'll know that what should be the next action you take. You have already predicted that. As you have visualized your desired reality, your mind will automatically connect a lot of dots to reach there where you are currently at. Okay, so that is a superpower of brain. That's why people think that they can't achieve it. Any human can achieve anything. It's just that they don't try, and that's the truth. Yes, you'll face a lot of failure, but failure is a part of game, man. If you don't fail, how can you expect to succeed if you don't fail, right? So the first thing is, don't start your day with phone, because the another thing is it also drains your mental energy. So if you want to like create a lot of content, or maybe write content, script, um, some of the ads, or you do copywriting, right? You need some creative time. You need some clear space to think, to analyze, to visualize, like how you can, you know, do the task that you are doing very efficiently, right? So after you have that 15 and 20 minutes of visualization, then you can go ahead with your task, like brushing the teeth or whatever you do. But definitely, one thing that I'll tell you, that when you are into this dopamine detox, we are getting rid of bad dopamine, right? We're getting rid of bad dopamine, so we can just exchange that dopamine with good dopamine, right? What you can do, maybe you can exercise. It is there you get very very good dopamine. Like, I particularly love that dopamine. And the second thing is getting the most hardest task done in the beginning of the day. Okay. For example, like I don't like recording all the videos is kind of um, I'll not say it's hard, but for example, I want to create content. Like, creating content is kind of a hassle for me, for example. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll schedule my content creation, like recording all these videos, in the morning section, right? So, well, I just wake up, I do all the things that needs to be done. Okay. I have some morning rituals to check ads and everything, like how it is performing and the funnel and everything. And after that, I straight away get to the most hardest task. Okay. There, and after completing that particular hardest task, you'll feel a bit motivated, and you feel that dopamine a lot. I have seen a lot of people who are like in a gathering, they can't resist to just opening their phone and scrolling the reel. I mean, bro, you are in the middle of a conversation. It's how is it adequate to just pull out a phone and just start scrolling the reels, even if in high volume? That's completely crazy. Like, people don't have etiquettes. People don't know how to behave. That's because they have fried their brain. They don't have self confidence. They don't have like charisma. They don't stand to their point, and that's crazy, man. And you try this. You try to just delete all the social media from your phone for the next 3 months and see how the progress will go. It has helped me a lot. Helped me to become a lot of productive in my business sector, right? Like, when you switch your mode from consumption to production, then you can see a lot of good results, right? And there's another thing that will come with it that I want to tell you is boredom, right? Bore, and you'll find some things to do, and you really want to have that scroll, and like, you'll feel a lot bored when you just delete all your social media. Right? So what you need to do is, don't waste your boredom, right? Just that boredom, that particular time when you feel you are bored, you can actually just analyze, you just pay attention to things. Most of the people don't even think. They don't have thinking capabilities. I don't know why. That's why John D Rockefeller is the person who started all this indoctrination education system, right? And he himself told that thinking is the most hardest job in the world. That's why most people don't do it. And that's crazy, man. That a lot of people don't think. They feel very anxious when they think. When you think, you get clarity. You connect dots of different, like, you have a lot of I'll tell you what I personally think about intelligence, right? There is artificial intelligence now, okay? We have in this digital era, and we have human intelligence inside of us, and through our human intelligence we can connect with infinite intelligence, that is God, the intelligence of God. All the Think about it, man. All this words and all this knowledge, all this wisdom, it is a form of energy, and it should be stored somewhere, right? Somewhere in the universe, because it is energy, man. Everything is energy, everything is frequency. And if you don't agree on that, if everything is not frequency, then stop using Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. That's crazy if you don't believe in that, right? So, to connect, so when you actually think, when you let your mind think about a problem, think about a solution for a problem, then you get yourself a chance to connect with infinite intelligence, where you can try to find something. There are a lot of cases that I have also seen, I have experienced, that sometimes you don't find the solution, and when you just keep thinking, when you just focus more on thinking, then you somehow get a vivid idea on how to solve it. And that is the power of connecting with infinite intelligence, right? And yeah, that's how you win your first half of the day, and after that, it is rest is very, very easy. Because when you win the first hour of your day, then you are basically set up for the day. You will have more confidence. You'll feel very good, like you have actually done something. You have done some productive. And when you go to sleep at that particular night, you'll feel satisfied that yes, I have done something today, and yeah, which will actually mean something in my life. And that is the best dopamine that you need, right, before you go to sleep. So that's how you just get rid of your phone, get rid of social media and everything, okay? And then just see in 3 months how much money are you making, how much of a better businessman you're going to get. So if you like this video, then do comment if you need any else. So if you want any other kind of videos, just let me know the topics in the comment. I'll try to reply to a lot of you. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. And if you want to work one-to-one with me, then you can check the link in the description in order to build your systems and everything with AI and advertisement.